Hi, today I'm going to show you how to make a recipe for baked potatoes that have been refrigerated overnight. We will be using the potatoes and frying them on top of the stove, and this is a good way to use leftover baked potatoes from the night before. So I wanted to show you how I slice the potatoes, and then we will be transferring the potatoes to 2 iron skillets that have oil, and I am going to preheat the skillets with about 5 tablespoons of oil for each skillet. The ingredients that you will need are 4 baked potatoes that have been refrigerated from the night before, and I have 2 Vidalia onions that have been sliced. I also have 4 patties of butter. We will be using olive oil, and I'm using my cutting board and a knife. So let's get cooking. First, you will see me slice the potato, and I'm going to slice it about 1/4 inch thick. And I'm going to head and show you what the potatoes look like sliced. There we go. So that you actually see how thick the potatoes are. And I do have 4 of the potatoes. And you want to make sure the potatoes are still cold while you are slicing them. So there we have 2 potatoes that have been sliced. So there you go. And I'm going to go ahead and slice the remainder of the potatoes, and I will move my camera over to the stove so you can see how I brown the potatoes and then add the onions and the butter last. And you can also use salt and pepper to taste. The first thing that I will be doing is turning my stovetop on to medium-high. I wanted to show you that I have poured 5 tablespoons of oil into each skillet, and I've placed our potatoes in the bottom of the skillet, and then I've sprinkled the potatoes with salt and pepper, and I'm getting ready to turn the potatoes here in just a few minutes. I'm waiting for them to become brown, and again, the potatoes have already been cooked, so you only have to heat them for a few minutes on either side. Okay, I wanted to show you what the potatoes look like once they're browned, and I'm transferring the potatoes to a plate that I've lined with the paper towel to drain the oil. And next, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to place the potatoes into the skillet, and I'll salt and pepper them. And then after I have browned all the potatoes, I will take our onion and I will saute the onion in the potato oil that we've just used. So now you will see me place the potatoes into the skillet. On either side I've got my skillets, and then I will be placing salt and pepper on the tops of the potatoes. And again, this is a recipe that my grandmother used to make. Well, she was very frugal, and she did not like wasting food. So just be careful when you're placing your potatoes into the skillet. Once again, it is hot. You'll see me place salt and pepper on the tops of your potatoes, and you might want to turn your stove top down a little bit, because the skillets heat up, they will start to brown very easily on the potatoes. So we will let those cook for about 30 seconds to a minute, and I'll be right back and I'll show you what the tops will look like once I have turned them. Our potatoes are browning very nicely, so I am getting ready to transfer the potatoes to my plate. And I just have a few more potatoes that I'm going to brown. So I will be placing onions in one skillet and a few more potatoes in another skillet. And you have a quick and easy side dish for your family using leftover baked potatoes, and nothing will go to waste. So I'm just placing all of the potatoes into my plate. And next you'll see me take some onions that I've already cut, and I'm just going to saute the onions just for a few minutes. And you will see me coat the onions. So I'm just going to coat the onions by stirring them in my skillet. There we go. And I'm going to cook those until they become translucent. My last potato. And we're just placing a few more potatoes into the skillet. Here we have the rest of that. And what I'm doing is I'm going to go ahead and place the butter in with the onions. And I'm going to let that melt. And we'll be right back, and I'll let you see what the onions look like once they have been cooked. Our fried potatoes and fried onions with butter are ready for dinner. I hope you enjoy this side dish as much as my family. Until next time, enjoy.